Good morning, traveler. It's a beautiful day in Bengaluru. Clear blue skies stretching endlessly. A mild breeze carrying the fresh scent of eucalyptus and blooming jacaranda. With temperatures hovering around a perfect 24 degrees Celsius. We are starting our journey from Electronics City, the bustling tech hub in South Bengaluru, home to gleaming IT parks and innovative minds. Buckle up as we embark on a roughly 150-kilometer drive to the Payana Car Museum, a hidden gem of automotive history nestled near Gundlupet on the way to Mysuru. This isn't just a road trip. It's a blend of modern engineering marvels, scenic beauty, and a dive into India's vintage car legacy. With the sun rising golden and not a cloud in sight, let's hit the road. As we pull out of Electronics City, the urban sprawl gives way to greener outskirts. The weather is idyllic, sunlight dappling through roadside trees, casting long shadows that dance on the pavement. A light breeze keeps things refreshingly cool, perfect for rolling down the windows and letting the fresh air in. We're heading west toward the Nice Road, our gateway to smoother travels. The Nice Road, short for Nandi Infrastructure Corridor Enterprises Road. Let's dive into its story, shall we? Conceived in the 1990s as part of a grand vision to decongest Bengaluru's traffic-choked arteries. This project was spearheaded by the Nandi Infrastructure Corridor Enterprise, NICE, under a public-private partnership. It aimed to create a seamless peripheral ring road encircling the city, connecting key areas like Hosur Road, Banarghatta Road, and beyond. Construction began in earnest around 2006. But it wasn't without controversy. Land acquisition debates and environmental concerns delayed progress. Finally, sections opened in phases from 2010 onward, transforming Bengaluru's mobility. Today, Nice Road is a 111-kilometer marvel of engineering. Elevated stretches, toll plazas with electronic FASTag systems, and landscaped medians that make driving a joy. As we merge onto it now, feel the smooth 6-lane asphalt under our wheels. Speed limits up to 100 km per hour, with safety features like crash barriers and CCTV monitoring. Look out the window. The weather enhances everything. Verdant fields glow under the sun, wildflowers swaying in the breeze, and distant hills shimmering in the haze-free air. It's a far cry from the pothole-ridden city roads. Nice Road symbolizes India's push toward world-class infrastructure, reducing travel time and boosting economic corridors. We're cruising at a steady pace, the breeze carrying hints of roadside tea stalls brewing masala chai. Blissful, isn't it? About 20 kilometers in, we exit Nice Road and seamlessly join the Bengaluru-Mysuru Expressway, another feather in India's infrastructure cap. The weather continues to pamper us. Crystal clear visibility, a gentle sun warming the dashboard without overwhelming heat, and a soft wind whispering through the acacia trees lining the route. Temperatures hold steady at 25 degrees, making this drive feel like a dream. Now, let's talk about this expressway, officially known as National Highway 275. The Bengaluru-Mysuru Expressway is a 119-kilometer, 6-lane controlled access highway that connects Karnataka's tech capital to the cultural heart of Mysuru. Its history traces back to upgrades in the early 2000s. But the real transformation came with the 2018 to 2023 expansion under the National Highways Authority of India, NHAI. Funded through a mix of government budgets and toll revenues. It cost over 8,000 crore rupees and involved advanced engineering, elevated corridors to minimize wildlife disruption, noise barriers for nearby villages, and eco-friendly drainage systems. Inaugurated in phases, with the full stretch opening in 2023. It slashed travel time from over 3 hours to just 75 to 90 minutes at speeds up to 120 kilometers per hour. Safety is paramount here. Think rumble strips, emergency lanes, and AI-powered traffic monitoring. As we glide along, notice the median plantations of neem and peepal trees, blooming vibrantly in this weather. The expressway isn't just a road. It's a lifeline for commerce, tourism, and daily commuters, linking Bengaluru's Silicon Valley vibe to Mysore's royal heritage. On days like today, with the sun painting the asphalt in golden hues and a breeze keeping dust at bay, it feels like flying. We pass quaint rest areas. Perhaps stop for a quick coconut water? The views are stunning. Rolling farmlands, distant windmills spinning lazily, and the occasional herd of cattle grazing under the flawless sky. Halfway through our journey, the landscape evolves. The expressway winds through the picturesque countryside of Karnataka. Vast paddy fields glistening under the sun. Mango orchards heavy with fruit. And granite outcrops dotting the horizon. The weather remains our faithful companion. Azure skies without a hint of rain. A playful breeze rustling palm fronds. And that ideal warmth inviting you to stretch your legs at a viewpoint. A classic stop. Pakashala, renowned for pure veg South Indian meals and clean, bright interiors. Step in for filter coffee to cut the night chill. Or recharge with soft idlis, crispy dosas, or a quick vada dumped in sambar. Satisfying and perfect for the cozy weather. You listen to other travelers. Families swapping stories. Bikers mapping routes. Children pressing rain-wet faces to glass. The light from Pakashala spills welcoming gold onto the shadowed tarmac outside. We're approaching Ramanagara, famous for its silk markets and the rocky hills that doubled as sets for classic films like Sholay. Pull over if you can. The air is crisp, scented with wild herbs, and the views are postcard perfect. Continuing on, the expressway's engineering shines, underpasses for local traffic, solar-powered lights, and even wildlife corridors to protect elephants and deer in this biodiverse region. It's a testament to sustainable development, balancing speed with environmental care. As we near Mandya, sugar cane fields stretch endlessly, their green tops waving like flags in the wind. The sun is higher now, but the breeze keeps things comfortable. Maybe crack open a window and let the fresh, earthy aroma fill the car. This stretch reminds us why road trips in beautiful weather are soul reviving. No hustle, just the rhythm of the road and nature's symphony. After about 2 hours of delightful driving, we exit the expressway near Gundlupet and arrive at the Payana Car Museum, a sanctuary for automotive enthusiasts. The weather here is equally enchanting. Sunny with a cooling shade. broad lanes, fenced for safety, sweep you through Mandya's sugarcane stretches, past Madur's eateries, and past the legendary Channapatna toy town. Glimpsed in neon as dusk deepens. Today, the weather brings passing showers. The monsoon's signature, rain washes the roads cool, then lets the sky open to reveal streaks of indigo and lavender in the west farmlands glisten. The air is fresh, and there's something peaceful, almost meditative, about each bead of water tracking down the glass. Cruise control at 90, sometimes 100 kilometers per hour. The expressway's surface feels plush and dependable. Streetlights flicker on, marking progress as daylight fades. Despite the frequent intercity traffic, evening drives offer a unique charm. Vehicles glide like mirrored fish in the amber puddles, bounded by fields. Clusters of villages gather under highway shelters, while highway rest stops, such as at Madur and Mandya, buzz with chai sellers and snack stands. Sometimes, intense clouds stare apart, showing flashes of stars. The distant silhouettes of Ramanagara's rocky hills etched in ephemeral views. Bypasses curve gracefully around Channapatna and Ramanagara, cutting old bottlenecks. The road features flyovers, underpasses, and landscape medians. You pass a line of long-haul buses. Their headlights shimmer across rain-dampened tar. Windshields bead with mist. Wipers resume their tempo. Miles go by in moments. Occasionally, traffic slows as you near Mandya or approach a toll. But it's a world away from the pre-expressway crawl. Fastag toll gates beam you through in moments. Green lights heralding easy passage. Back on the road, the expressway narrows as you approach Bidadi and Kengeri, where the urban periphery of Bengaluru begins to glow. The air turns cooler, the rain pauses. You start to see the density increase. Overhead signs announce the sprawl ahead, depending on the weekday and time. Traffic may bunch up near tolls or ring road junctions, but post 8 p.m., things tend to ease. From here you merge onto the Nice Road, a critical relief way, built to skirt Bengaluru's ever-busy city centre. Engineered for efficiency, it arcs around the suburbs. Its smooth surface and illuminated stretches easing the transition from open highway to city fringes. The humidity remains high, but there's always the anticipation of almost reaching home. Turning south at Bannerghatta or Hosur Road exits, the lights and glass towers of electronics city rise, reflecting the gleam of street light on wet roads. As your journey ends, the contrasts of the drive linger. Monsoon-drenched paddy and city glow, rural breezes and urban neon. A Mysore to Bangalore night drive in July is a poem of rain and road. Rapid, lush, and quietly alive, the city welcomes you, damp and sparkling, after a drive that's been both serene and stirring. A perfect end to a long day.